We are tonight's entertainment.
What the fuck is this, Jet?
This is a tasty burger.
Were you rushing or were you dragging?
You like Huey Lewis in the news?
Is this your homework, Larry?
Why don't you spill your beans?
Come gather round, people, wherever you're on, and admit that the waters around you have grown. We're back.
That's fucking crazy, dude. That is crazy.
I did my Bob for the mic test, and I figured I would just roll it into the
Yeah,
episode.
he did a quick rehearsal and then just rolled right into it.
Yeah, I can't sing very well, so I have to model my voice after another guy who can't sing.
I wish I was talented, dude. That's crazy.
I don't think Bob is hard. I think if you actually tried,
I can't do it.
if you just listen to a Bob song in the car on your own and just like try to mimic his voice, it's not that hard.
I don't know, dude.
It's like doing James Stewart. It's like it seems impressive, and then you try it and you're like, oh, that's not hard at all.
I don't know, every time I try to do an impression, it sucks. Like I tried to develop a Nosferatu for a while, and I was just sounded horrible.
Your "Don't Count Your Chickens" is the best impression I've ever heard of.
But that was just me channeling who I truly am.
What the fuck does that mean?
You know what it means.
All right,
He's mentally challenged.
but but that's my thing. That's my joke, is that I have tism, not you.
No,
You're just
this
stupid.
this is mentally challenged. Yours is you have the Rain Man, and I have the
Yeah,
have
you
that.
have the "Don't Count Your Chickens."
yeah.
And I have the Rain Man.
You have the brown leather. Yeah,
It's brown leather.
I used to have brown leather.
Welcome back to the Film Scoop.
Film scoop.
We skipped the intro. Gotta hit the intro. We're back.
This, you gotta calm down with the night stuff, dude.
Dude, yeah, I'm in a night mood. What do you mean fucking nights
The
are cool?
past two episodes, and like when I come home, Cash will have like a picture of a night on the TV. It's just the coolest shit ever.
I'm having trouble understanding what's funny.
He just keeps doing cool stuff.
I'm having trouble
You
understanding.
keep doing cool stuff, and you have to stop.
I'm having trouble understanding what is funny about this.
It's funny because you can't just wake up and become a cool guy one day.
I feel like you're disguising your hatred towards me as, oh, you're so cool.
Not at all, dude. That's not at all the case. That'd be like if you woke up tomorrow and then I was just Ryan Gosling. You'd be like, that's you can't do that. That's crazy.
I'd be mad
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
did that.
It feels like we can't
Why
be
is
friends.
it you and not me? That's what I'd think.
Yeah, why aren't I looking at pictures of nights?
Well, you can.
I don't have.
You can do a lot of
I don't have
things.
the facilities for it, dude.
You can do a lot of things that you don't do, like not shit your pants.
When I try to do a cool thing like that, it pops up with the Jurassic Park guy.
Dude, you know what's funny?
Uh.
You know what's funny is, so I sent you a meme the other day of Adam Driver looking sad, and then
Yeah.
you sent me back a meme, and it didn't. First of all, you sent it twice,
Yeah.
and it didn't load.
Yeah.
It said like image, like it had like a file name.
Yeah.
And I wanted to screenshot it and say, "This is the type of guy you are."
Flaming forever.
Yeah.
Well, like, in my defense, I found a funny picture. It was Milchick like looking like upset, and I just did a copy and paste off of Safari.
You did a copy and paste,
I did a copy and paste, but normally that works. And then I was like,
Carl. What?
yeah, you just copy the image and then paste the image
Why the fuck would you do that?
because it works 90% of the time.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
So then I was like, it wouldn't send it as a file, and I was in the Home Depot parking lot, and I was like, fuck, I'll save it as an image, and then I'll save it in my photos, and then send it. And then it came up as a file again, and I was like, well, now I'm going to go into Home Depot and just buy stuff.
That is the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my life.
What would you do?
You save the image to your phone. And
That's
you
what I
send
did
it.
the second time, and it didn't work.
Yeah, you're a new kind of idiot then, because that's never happened.
Dude, once it happened the second time, I was like, something's bad.
You want to know? You want to know what probably happened?
What?
You probably copied and pasted the image the first time, sent it, came through as a file. Mm-hmm. Then you were like, okay, I'm going to save it to my phone. You still probably just went and hit paste again and
No,
sent it
dude,
again.
I know for sure.
Because I've never in my life sent a file from my
from my gallery and it came through as a file.
No,
that's
dude,
never happened.
That happened. I'm telling you, that happened.
You must have.
And I went for the second time because I knew you would make fun of me if I told you what happened the first time.
Yep.
So I was like, I'm gonna save it in my photo so he doesn't make fun of me. And then it did it a second time, and
don't
I was like,
believe you.
well, I was like, there's a dead end sign, and I ran straight for it.
But yeah, it's February, so it's a rough spot for movies. Not too much coming out, not too much to talk about. So we'll try to do our best. Didn't want to miss another week. Already had too much of that. So, the scoopers rely on us. So we gotta come through.
Yeah.
We gotta come through with a big old heaping pile of scoop.
Yeah.
So, first up, Scoop of Life. I finished the Mistborn trilogy.
Yes.
It was magnificent.
You came out of your room, and like just to set this, he came out of his room. He looked slightly more muscular than usual, and dare I say, an inch taller. Whenever you came out, and was like, "I finished the Mistborn trilogy," and I was like, "Holy cow, dude! That's crazy."
It's pretty damn good. It's a pretty damn good set of books, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I could see it in your eyes that you had been changed permanently.
I was changed. It brought a tear to my eye, which I think only has ever happened from reading Project Hail Mary. I think Project Hail Mary made me tear up a little bit towards the end.
Happy tears?
Yeah,
Not Hail Mary, Mistborn.
both.
Okay.
They were both happy tears. Sad tears are harder to get out of me. I'm a much more happy tear guy.
Yeah, with books it's hard. I cried when I read We Three. Very small, like a single teardrop kind of situation, but that'd be tough for anyone to get through unscathed, I think.
Yeah. I can't really say much about Mistborn, but I recommend it to everybody. I think if you want to get into fantasy, it's a great starting point. It's very simple, very easy to grasp, but builds up to something incredible, and can't recommend it enough. I gave all of them a 5-star, but that could be changed later on once I read more books, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's not as good as I thought. I was just kind of new to the book world, but I love them, and I would recommend them to everybody.
They're all 5. Is there a weak one out of the bunch? One
Yeah, 2.
Two's
the weakest.
Okay.
Still really good, obviously, but 1 and 3 are definitely the best.
Gotcha.
My order is probably 1, 3, 2.
Is that the same as your Lord of the Rings order?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Crazy how that works out. Hey,
2 peas in a pod, I guess.
now I'm reading Demon Copperhead.
That sounds fucking awesome. I've never heard of that.
You probably wouldn't want to read it. It's a detour from fantasy. It's I'm pretty sure it's called literary fiction. I think that's the genre technically, but yeah, I've been recommended it by somebody, so I'm checking that out.
Oh, it sounds fucking badass.
Yeah, it's got a really sick name, but I'm enjoying that so far. I read like 50 pages today. And that's all for my Scoop of Life. Did you have anything?
No.
Okay.
No Scoop of Life.
News. There was a lot of DC news today because I guess James Gunn was doing some kind of interview or something.
Oh.
But a Starfire and Green Lantern animated series are in the works. Those are separate, by the way, not a Starfire and Green Lantern series. It's
I'd see what you're saying. Yeah.
I figured that was obvious, but I kind of worded it weird. So, yeah. I don't know much about Starfire, so I can't really speak on that. But I like learning about new people that I'm not familiar with, so that's cool.
Yeah. I really like the Teen Titans. I don't know how well... No, I think Starfire's got a decent amount that you can explore on her own. I was going to say, I wasn't sure how she'd happen outside of the team, but she's a pretty interesting character. She's just an alien. She's really cool.
And the Green Lantern series, I initially was really excited about because I love Green Lantern and I want more Green Lantern shit. But the synopsis of it, I didn't save it, so I don't really have it on hand. But I'm pretty sure it's, first of all, it's called My Adventures with Green Lantern. Don't love that.
Yeah.
But B, it said, I'm pretty sure the plot is that a Green Lantern ring falls out of the sky and like a high school girl picks it up. And I can't say that is the most intriguing thing to me.
It's definitely not for me, but I am happy that they're doing something like that because, like, you could have, you know, lanterns, which is your adult stuff, and then you can do like, because Green Lantern is like a, you know, whoever's worthy can get a Green Lantern. So now you can have this like kiddie version type.
There's
thing.
so many Green Lanterns where
Yeah.
it's not like, you know,
It's
it
not like you're
doesn't
making
diminish
Batman a
John
teenage girl.
Stewart for there to be a ton of Green Lanterns.
Exactly.
He's still a badass. and
It's
he's
the
still
Green
really
Lantern
cool.
core. Like,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of them, and I think that's a neat idea to get a younger generation involved in really a character that no one really cares about. Like there's not a huge Green Lantern fan base that I know of. Most people don't really care about Green Lantern, so I think that's what it's trying to do, and I think it's going to do a good job at that.
Yeah.
So hopefully we kind of like abducting children into our cult.
And then, you know, the kids will go watch My Adventures with Green Lantern, and maybe if people say it's good, maybe I'll check it out too. I intend to watch everything in the DCU unless we get to a point where there's been too many bad projects or like where the MCU's gotten to, and I'm like, I'll do it project by project. I'll decide what I'm going to watch. But as of now, I intend to watch everything. But even if I don't watch it, you know, when inevitably there's going to be some kind of Justice League movie or some Crisis on Infinite Earths or something, some kind of big movie in theaters. Now all those kids that went and watched the show, they'll be like, "Oh, that's Green Lantern," and then they'll want to go see it. They'll tell their parents to go see it. So that's a good thing. That's more brand awareness. That's more, you know, success for the Green Lantern character. So I'm down with that. Also, I didn't save this either, but the reports, Green Lanterns or Lanterns is filming right now, and the reports say that it's very adult and weird. So we're winning.
That's awesome.
That you could not say two words that would make me more excited.
Adult
for that
and
show.
weird. Sign me up.
So yeah, that's interesting news. James Gunn confirms a Teen Titans movie is in the works.
Oh my god. Dude.
Anna Naguara is developing the script, and she wrote the script for Supergirl, which James Gunn is in love with. He has raved about that script like 10 times on how good it is. Which
Dude, she must be going nuts, dude.
he has been known to hype up things in the DC universe that are not perhaps the best, like The Flash.
Yeah.
But that was his job. Like, I think people give him too much shit for that. If he was running DC, he's in charge of making sure DC makes money. Yeah, he didn't have anything to do with The Flash, but he came in. He had to market the movie. He had to do his best to try to get some money out of it. Like, he's going to say, yeah, it's good. Go see it.
Yeah.
That's his job.
Yeah.
So, I feel like he gets too much shit for that. But yeah, apparently the Supergirl script is really good, and that's cool that woman is getting another shot at a DCU project.
Yeah, dude. If she
Is getting
just
to write
starts
Teen
like
Titans. I hope it's
fucking-
live action.
Oh,
He didn't specify, but I hope it's live action because that would feature Nightwing, wouldn't it?
Teen Titans?
Yeah.
No, it's Robin.
Oh, this picture I have has Nightwing in it.
Maybe he does like I don't know. Every iteration of Teen Titans I've seen has been Robin.
In this picture, I see Nightwing. I see the Flash.
Is it Wally West or Barry Allen?
I mean, it's just a picture of the Flash. I
Okay.
don't know. There's some kind of tiger.
Is it green?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Beast Boy.
Cyborg.
Yeah.
I think that's Starfire.
Yeah.
There's some purple lady with wings
Raven.
and a girl wearing black. Oh, that's some kind of Wonder Woman. She has a W on her belt.
I'm not sure who that is.
I don't know. I don't know what this picture is of, but Maybe it's some kind of weird comic run that isn't super popular, but because that's Nightwing, and I love Nightwing, so
Yeah, I mean,
put him in. I don't know.
yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it is Dick Grayson, Robin. That's in Teen Titans. He's the leader.
He's
of
just
the group.
normally not Nightwing when he's in the Teen Titans.
I believe so. I could be completely wrong, but I want to dig
They
more.
should change it. Make him Nightwing.
Well, I think it's cool to see him as Robin doing that because it's like now he's getting team experience.
I guess it would make sense for him to become Nightwing once he's like an adult and is like moved on from the Teen Titans.
Unless it's like the opposite, then it's like, well, you've been Robin, you can handle yourself. Now you're Nightwing. Can you work on a team? And then he's appointed to the Teen Titans because you got like Cyborg, Beast Boy, who's like, Rowdy, Starfire, and Raven. And they're all like really cool characters. I really like the Teen Titans. I even liked Young Justice. I watched that series.
People
and
like that.
It was sick.
I know as little as you can know about Teen Titans. I did not watch it growing up at all. But I think that that's a project that is probably going to do really well at the box office.
Yeah,
I think Teen Titans as a property has a lot of followers. I think a lot of people, even people that like don't watch like comic book movies or shows anymore, they grew up with it because it was like on Cartoon Network or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
They just kind of know of those characters, and there's a lot of like brand awareness when it comes to Teen Titans, and I feel like that's as opposed to like Supergirl. Like Supergirl had a show back in the day, I think, but that one I'm hesitant on if people actually care enough to like show up in droves to the theater. But Teen Titans, I think, is going to be really successful.
Yeah. Teen Titans is going to be awesome. I think Supergirl's going to be awesome just because
I think it'll be a great movie.
Yeah, I like her character a lot, but no, I agree. There's like
In terms of success financially, I'm not sure.
if you announced Supergirl movie and Teen Titans movie and no other information, you're going to have more people showing up to the Teen Titans movie.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Last DC news is DC has set a goal to release 7 projects a year. 2 live-action films, 2 live-action shows, 2 animated series, and 1 animated film.
I don't like that.
The thing is, I don't either. First of all, I don't like setting a goal for a number of projects a year. I think that that's a bad way to run a company.
I mean, it's fine to like if you want to like sweat James Gunn a little bit or have him like blow some steam in the engines, but like we need to get to release 7 things. But when you announce that to like the public, now you have the public expectations, and now it's like we can't fail. If that's internally, like if I tell my guys we have to be done by the end of the day, and it's not done by the end of the day, it's like, all right, I gave them that expectation. But if everyone knows that I have to be done by the end of the day, then it's like everyone's looking at me to do it,
Well, I don't think that's the problem at all. I think in like 2 days everyone's going to forget that they said that. I don't think anyone's going to be like counting the projects and being like, well, there's already been 2 of these shows and 1 of this show, so that means we still are owed this and this. I don't think anyone cares at all about this plan and or even going to think about it after this. But I think it's just stupid to put that on your shoulders of we need to get out this amount of projects a year.
Yeah.
I think and James Gunn is really good about not moving forward with a project until the scripts are good.
Yeah.
One of the news articles that came out was that there's been like a couple of the projects he's announced have stalled because the scripts aren't good enough. I think it was The Authority, Waller, and one other thing. They said was like stalling and not moving forward just yet because the scripts aren't good enough. So he's made it very clear like he's quality over quantity, and he's not going to rush things. And it was Brave and the Bold, I think, was the other thing that he said. The scripts, they're still getting worked out, so he's not going to greenlight them. He's not going to cast anyone. He's not going to push it into production before it's ready. So it's odd that he has that outlook. He has an artist first outlook and is story and character first, but then is also putting this like criteria on himself and on the company.
Yeah, this
it
unneeded
seems
pressure.
contradictive to, is that a word?
Contradictive? Yeah.
It sounds like it would be a word.
Contraceptive. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like that contradicts each other. You know.
Yeah.
So it's weird, and I don't like it, and I don't think you should hold yourself up to any kind of like quota. So I don't like it, but also that's including all of DC. That's including Elseworlds. That's like it's not just DCU. So it encapsulates a lot of stuff, but it's also just a lot. Like
Yeah.
I feel like if you're gonna set a number, I feel like 4 DC projects a year is a really solid, healthy amount. That's a project every 3 months.
Yeah. I feel like doing 2 shows is rough too. I just feel like in my head
4 shows.
that's what they're saying, 4 shows?
2 animated, 2 live action.
Dude, that's just so much. I feel like there's so much that goes into making a show, and then writing that too is nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that, but on the bright side, if all those 7 projects are good, we're eating.
Yeah.
That's a new DC project every 1.5 months or some shit.
Yeah. Well, there's going to be...
I'm no mathematician, but it's a lot. It's
Yeah.
a lot of projects.
There's going to be some consumption going on
Yeah.
for sure.
Then the last piece of news is that Dwayne Johnson will be the lead of Martin Scorsese's new movie.
That's fake.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, dude, stop lying to the people.
You think Martin Scorsese didn't see Red One?
I didn't say that. I'm saying if he did, he wouldn't have cast
He
Dwayne
sat
Johnson.
down in the theater. He saw Red One on this thing, and he said, "I've got to have him."
He would not know. This is fake.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, dude.
It's not.
Stop messing around.
No, it's not fake.
You're
What do you want me
being-
to do to prove to you
I
that
don't
it's
know,
not
dude.
fake?
Listen, I still don't believe you. Until I'm sitting down watching the movie with Rock, a Martin Scorsese movie with Rock, I'm not going to believe you. I don't know if I'm going to believe you when I see the trailer, to be honest with you. This is the biggest load of shit I've ever heard in my life.
No.
What the hell is going on,
No,
dude?
Martin knows cinema, and he knows a quality actor when he sees it. And I'm telling you, he saw Red One, and he said, "This guy's got it." He said, "This is cinema, and this guy's he's got the juice, he's got the goods, and I need him.
Maybe
I want to get my little mitts on him."
he gives him hair like in Scorpion King.
He could. It says Rock will be playing a ruthless Hawaiian crime boss in the vein of Frank Costello.
All right.
What is that supposed to mean?
It just means all right.
I think what you meant to say was yippee.
What I meant to say was, are you looking at the people strudel?
Dude, this is really awesome to me. This is really fucking cool.
Is that why you're waiting on me to freak out?
Yeah, it's really
This
awesome.
is really awesome to me.
Dude, Rock is already doing the Smashing Machine with one of the Safdies, and now he's doing a Martin Scorsese film.
Holy shit, I didn't know he was doing a Smashing Machine movie.
Yeah,
Holy cow. That's going to be awesome.
yeah. It's a A24 Safdie biopic.
I watched a video on him a while back.
Yeah, he's playing him, and now he's doing it's finally clicked in his head after the fucking 8th fucking Fast and Furious. He was like, wait a minute, these aren't good. I want to make good movies.
Yeah. No, I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm super excited. I am very interested though, because
Dude,
obviously we haven't seen Rock in a very serious role. You know, I can't think of,
so excited. Dude.
aside from Walking Tall, I can't think of a single time that he's been a really serious role.
People were disappointed by this news, and there's so many projects that Scorsese has affiliated himself with that people really want. He keeps talking about this Jesus movie he wants to make. There was a rumored Frank Sinatra biopic with Leo supposed to play Frank Sinatra, and my buddies were talking about it, and they were like, dude, they were disappointed with this news because they're like, this is lowering the chance of that Frank Sinatra movie happening because Scorsese's only got so much time left. He can only make so many movies, and he's using one of them to make a movie with Rock. And dude, this excites me more than a Frank Sinatra biopic with Leo.
Yeah,
And
I was
that's
gonna
because-
say I'd much rather have this.
A, not a big biopic guy, but B, I love seeing actors that aren't really taken that seriously work with masterful directors that are showing you a new side of them.
Yeah,
I love when Adam Sandler goes and does Uncut Gems. I love when Jim Carrey goes and does Eternal Sunshine. I love when actors are given new chances to show themselves in a new light that you've never seen before.
yeah.
And I feel like Rock, unsarcastically, I'm not being funny. I think he's a really talented guy, and I think he just. Some people are in it for the art, and some people are in it just to be a movie star. And I think he's always just wanted to be a movie star, and I guess he's hitting a point in his career now where he looks around and he's like, I want to do more important stuff. I want to be taken more seriously and do some roles that are interesting.
Yeah.
And I love that. I think he's, like I was saying, I think he's a talented guy. I feel like similar to John Cena. Like, John Cena doesn't really get taken seriously, but I think he's a really charming actor with a lot of charisma. And
Yeah.
he has moments in Peacemaker where he's actually giving some really good dramatic scenes.
Oh yeah, he was performing great.
And I think Rock's capable of that too. I think he just signs up to do movies where the dialogue's bad and the direction's bad and the story's bad and like all these things he just like kind of morphs into that.
Yeah.
And he just turns into that. But I think with a great director like Scorsese and a good script and film around him that can elevate him, I think that could be really cool.
I think him playing a ruthless mob boss could definitely work if he's like a bad guy.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I don't think I've ever seen him do like a dramatic situation where he's like, emotional and stuff.
Oh, he's done plenty of them. I just can't think of any off the top of my head that like stood out.
Aside from when he was fat in Central Intelligence.
That was good.
Can't count that. That was good,
stuff.
but you can't count that.
Yeah. I love Central. That's such an underrated banger.
Dude, it's so good. It's so good. But yeah, he does a lot of like, obviously he can be very intense and intimidating, so I think that'll work.
Dude, you're forgetting about Tooth Fairy.
He's the best actor to ever live, dude.
Have you seen The Game Plan?
I have seen the game. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's good in that.
Yeah.
The little girl has like a allergic reaction to the peanuts.
To the nuts.
He's good. Rock is an actor.
Yeah. The real question is, would you be more excited if it was Rock or Mark Sinclair?
Rock.
Rock?
I'm not a big Mark Sinclair guy.
You're talking crazy, dude.
No.
Have you seen him with hair?
That's why I'm not a big Mark Sinclair guy.
No, yeah. No, I'm interested in it. Hopefully, it's not boring.
Yeah, hopefully it's not 3.5 hours.
Because we have been running into a boring problem.
Yeah. Yeah, his last 2 movies are combined 15 hours.
Yeah,
so
like a fortnight.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but that's interesting. I'm really excited for that. That's it for news. I got my trivia.
All right.
These are all quotes, so you got to guess what movie they're from.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it in the tone that it's said in the movie.
Okay.
I don't hate the sinner. I hate the sin. And yours, my friend, is existing.
You're saying it like Nightcrawler, but I don't think it's Nightcrawler. Could be Jesse Eisenberg. BVS.
It is.
Hell yeah.
I think my Jesse Eisenberg impression helped a lot.
It did a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it. I like that line. I read that and I was like,
Yeah.
he said that to Superman. Like,
Yeah.
the flaw with you is that you exist.
Yeah. I don't hate the sinner. I hate the sin.
Dude,
What a
if you look
psycho.
up BVS quotes, There's so many funny one-liners from Lex in that movie that like never get brought up.
Like what?
Are you fucking battling?
Dude, I don't. I thought
You want me to pull them up?
No, I thought you had stuff ready.
Okay. No, you want me to pull them up? You don't believe me?
No, I thought you would. I thought you prepared some, like I thought you were gonna lead into that with some of the funny stuff.
If I was, I would have said them. But you're trying to put me on the spot because you don't think I'm telling the truth.
No, dude, I was saying.
You don't think I'm telling the truth.
Just dead silence while you look up the funny quotes.
Yeah, you did this.
I know, dude. Just go on. Say your next trivia.
You did this to me. And now I've got to look it up.
Yep. What does he say when he sets the timer? He says something.
I don't know. Don't remember.
I remember it being bad.
I don't want to waste any more time.
Okay. I believe you. I believe you, dude. Yeah, for sure.
I was just going through the quotes, and a couple of them stood out, and I was like, huh.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, sure. What's your next trivia?
I just want you to know.
What's your next trivia, dude?
I despise the person you are. I just want you to know that from the bottom of my heart. All right, my next trivia question.
I got you.
You're asking me how a watch works. For now, we'll just keep an eye on the time.
Shit. Makes me think time travel, but it's not, I don't think it's time travel. I think it's something different.
Could quite literally be anything.
Yeah. I don't think I know. I want to say Tenet, but I don't think they've ever done that. I don't think that was from Tenet. I don't know.
Sicario.
Yeah. What scene is that?
That was Benicio.
Oh. On the bridge?
I think so.
Heck yeah.
It doesn't say the scene, but
I need to rewatch Sicario.
it's fucking awesome. I almost did Time to Meet God, but I thought that would be too easy.
I would have gotten that one.
Yeah.
That's oh my god. Dude.
Last one. I just ordered a slice of pumpkin pie.
I really like that quote. I can see this scene.
Oh, you don't know it instantly?
No.
Oh, hell yeah.
I fucking picture the scene too, because like someone just sits down and he's like, "I just ordered a slice of pumpkin pie." For some reason, I think wolves, but I don't think it's wolves. It's a detective movie.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, dang it, dude! I'm drawing a blank.
That's crazy.
It's not Zodiac. Shit, what is it?
Ave Maria.
The Batman. God dang it! I just ordered a slice of pumpkin pie.
I looked up the Batman quotes and scrolled for like 10 minutes to find something. Dude, that's one of the most fucking quotable movies I've ever seen. It's fucking quote one. The streets are crowded for the holiday. Fucking all the way down.
Opening
What
monologue.
is this? Good cop, bad shit cop? Like it's all super.
No.
The second you hear it,
You got me for heading 3.
the second you hear it, you're like the Batman.
Yeah.
It's so easy. And I tried to find one. I thought that I just ordered a slice of pumpkin pie would be like the same way, like you'd instantly know it was the Batman.
Nah,
But
I forgot he says that.
Yeah,
Says it in
he's
his
at
little
the
voice.
bar and they're like, hands in the air.
I just
I just ordered a slice of pumpkin pie.
What a fucking psycho, dude.
They didn't cry until I left them.
Dude, he's too good at playing a psycho.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
you got for me?
My trivia. Now, I'm gonna hit you with the first one. If you know the answer to this, you have to say it in the voice.
Okay.
Okay. What is John Malkovich's character name in Con Air?
Cyrus the Virus.
Hell yeah. That's spot on, Malkovich, dude.
This is the Con Air.
The bunny is in the box. All right. What year did Like Mike release?
Dude, 2003.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Sure.
2002.
It was 2002.
Yeah.
In Palm Springs, what are the pool floats shaped as?
Flamingos.
Nope.
I don't know.
Pizza slices.
Ah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that since it came out.
I thought you had walked out when we was watching it. And
I mean,
spotted it.
I saw like one clip of him going into the cave.
I
telling her
couldn't
to not
remember.
go
I
in,
couldn't
but
remember what part you walked in at. But...
No pool floaties.
Okay.
No pool floaties were on screen when I walked out there.
Well, they're pizza slices.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Super cool.
New segment this week where I think we may have done it once actually, but guess the movie by the bad description.
Yep.
I'll go first. Idris Elba versus two bald guys.
That's Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh, it was a little too easy.
Yeah, I mean, there's only there's three bald guys, but
I was gonna when I first saw Hobbs and Shaw, I was gonna say bald guy versus bald guy, but that's not really what the movie is. Like at first they hate each other, but like they're working together
yeah, they
to
team
fight
up.
Idris Elba.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they do like a Godzilla Kong thing.
yeah.
All right, I got mine ready.
All right.
Crippled man possesses the body of an alien and has sex with the first animal he sees.
Crippled man inhabits the mind of an alien.
The body of an alien. I reversed it. I said an alien possesses a crippled alien possesses the body of someone, but he's possessing the body of an alien.
Can you say what? Can you reword
A
what you
crippled
just said?
man, a handicapped man who cannot walk, he's in a wheelchair, takes over the body of an alien and has sex with the first animal he sees.
Crippled man.
I thought this one would be really easy.
Is that right?
Yeah. Think of
When
a
you
movie.
say alien, I thought instantly of Venom.
No. This is a movie where humans take over the bodies of alien creatures. They look like aliens. They walk around with the aliens. The humans don't like the aliens. They want to take their stuff.
Dude, what in the fuck?
What's happening right now, dude?
What the? What are you talking about?
What's happening right now? I feel like this is like a moment that I would have.
I can't think of a single
the
movie
main
where-
actor in the movie we don't like.
Avatar?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep. It's Avatar.
well, it is a bad description, so fucking bingo.
Well, the main like sci-fi to Avatar is that they're taking over the bodies of aliens. Like they're able to jack into the body of an alien.
Are they aliens?
The giant, tall, green things
Yeah.
or blue things? Yeah, they're aliens. They're aliens to us.
Are they not on the same planet
What?
as the humans?
No, we're on their planet.
I have never once in my life thought of the Na'vi as aliens. That's just me.
You never thought of them as alien creatures.
No.
Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And I also don't understand the "and fucks the first thing he sees" thing.
Yeah, he finds an animal. The girl character. I don't remember her name, but she takes him, and they connect fucking this pigtail to the horse thing, and that's them fucking. That's how they fuck. They mind meld.
You just earned the fucking gold medal for bad descriptions.
No, dude, listen.
Everyone's gonna agree that was awful.
I want you to be honest. Don't take my side because I'm cool. In the Discord, tell me if this is nuts that Cash didn't get that.
No, I think that's genuinely like no one would ever get that.
No, I think everyone in the world thinks of the Na'vi, the giant blue cat-looking people, as aliens. I think him taking over the body of an alien, him being crippled and handicapped is also a big hint. A lot of stuff I dropped in there and crammed in there to get you to understand that movie.
I think
you
that
said,
is...
well, the giant blue people aren't aliens in your head. And your special head, and you don't think they take that. I don't know what you thought Jake Sully was. He's a cripple, dude. He can't walk.
No, he's a cripple. That's the only accurate thing you said in the description. Was
what
that
do you
he's
think
crippled.
of the Na'vi as, if not aliens?
The Na'vi?
Dude, this is crazy. I'm glad this happened. I'm really hoping and praying. I don't want this to happen all the time, but I really hope this is just a bad point for you so that I can reflect on this and be like, that.
I really don't think anyone would get that.
I think they would.
We'll see what they say. We'll see what the scoopers say. Next up, we're playing we'll go ahead and do the Letterboxd review.
Okay.
Do you have one?
I do.
I'll do mine first. I can't remember if I did this already.
That's fine.
But it's from 24 Frames of Nick, 4.5. I like boys and men.
I don't think you have done that, but it sounds like one you've done. I hope I would assume it's a gay movie. My instinct is Call Me By Your Name.
No, it's Hobbs and Shaw.
I like boys and men.
Also, when I was looking at Hobbs and Shaw reviews, there were many reviews that just said genocide schmenicide because it's a quote from the movie.
What? Dude, I gotta watch Hobbs and Shaw. There's no way. I gotta watch that movie.
Oh, you
Holy
I
cow.
forgot you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Because you haven't seen any Fast and Furious.
I've seen the first
Which
one.
is pretty crazy.
I've seen the first one.
You're a rascal for that.
I am a little bit of a deviant.
What's your Letterboxd review?
This is from Amaya, 4-star. This also sounds like one we've probably done before, but hey. Not a lot of people know this, but this film gave me severe brain damage as a kid, and I tried to sue Robert Rodriguez 3 times over it, but his lawyer never returned my phone calls.
Spy Kids?
Yeah.
That's good. Next up, we're trying another new segment. There's a popular game running around the interwebs.
Now, you said it had a stupid name, but you
yeah,
never told me the name.
I think the name is Cinna 2 Wordle.
That's a really stupid name.
Yeah, no, that's why I didn't want to say it. So we're going to rename it Movie Game.
Okay.
No, we're going to call it Cinna Marathon.
We'll work on it.
So you're going to sit here and you're going to tell me it's not better than Cinna 2 Wordle?
No, it's definitely better, but we can do better than that for sure.
All right, go ahead. Oh yeah, it's real easy though, isn't it? My shit name. It's so easy to do better. But
I said all I said was we're gonna work on it. We'll collaborate. We'll think on it. Put it on the back burner. Come back next week stronger.
Is that what we're gonna do?
Yeah.
Because I'm quite fond of the name, actually.
Dude, this is not gonna be another Scoop of Life thing, dude.
You know what ended up winning? That fucking.
You know what should have won?
Scoop
the
of Life.
Inside
won.
Scoop. That's what it should have won.
No.
Yeah.
What should
Inside Scoop?
You ever heard of
is
Murphy's
so
Law,
much...
Carl? Whatever can happen will happen. And there were 2 names brought into the ether.
Listen,
and one of them stuck, and one of them
not only
didn't.
was mine first, but it was also better.
By what metric?
by any metric. Inside
Is that
Scoop
why
is
you
so
yourself use Scoop Life?
cool. Don't worry about what I do. Don't.
It's the better name.
Don't do
but
as I do.
you
Do as I
use-
say.
But you
do.
use mine.
Don't worry. Yeah, I'm trying to dumb myself down to your level to make you more
You're getting
comfortable.
to dangerous levels if you're trying to dumb yourself down.
Anyway,
You're gonna need to fucking.
listen. Cinemarathon. We're gonna circle back.
No, we're not.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna come up with something over the coming days. Probably on the can, because I just want to get some of my best ideas. And I'm gonna fucking blow this thing out of the water.
No,
dude.
you're not.
We'll see.
You're not.
We'll see.
But anyways, it's time to play Cinemarathon.
Yep.
If you don't know what Cinetuordle is, if that's what it's called, don't know, haven't ever heard
Stop
anyone,
using the name.
haven't ever heard anyone say it out loud. I've just seen it in text form. But you start with one movie, and then you just have to come up with a connection off of that movie. If Carl says Fight Club, I can say Brad Pitt, or I can say Edward Norton, or I can say David Fincher. And it can really go down to like any type of connection. You can do cinematographer, you can do writer, you can do any type of connection. And then, so if he says Fight Club, I say Brad Pitt, he can say Benjamin Button. And then we just go back and forth till someone picks something too obscure and the other person can't get a connection off of it.
Correct.
So I'll just think of some shit. We'll go The Nice Guys.
I'm gonna go Keith David.
You dirty dog. Naughty, naughty.
Thought about doing Margaret Qualley, but you've seen movies with her in it that I haven't, and I was like, hey, you could fuck me right at the ass.
Keith David, we're going to go with Shelby Oaks. No, I'm just kidding. That's not out yet.
That's gonna be. I hope that movie's so cool, dude.
Yeah, me too. I'm rooting for it. Keith David, we're going to go with... We'll go with The Thing.
Well, I gotta go Kurt Russell because not familiar with anyone else aside from Keith David and Kurt Russell in that.
Really? You know, no other connections to The Thing.
I mean, the director.
So that's a connect. That's...
Yeah,
You said you don't know anyone else.
I'm gonna go Kurt Russell.
Okay. We'll go Breakdown.
I have something for this.
I could have fucked you really hard just now, which I still might have.
No, I don't
but
have anything for. Oh wait, hang on.
I could have done the Christmas Chronicles.
Oh, dude, that would have been brutal. No, I think you got me with Breakdown.
I did.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I forgot who directed it.
If you gave me Breakdown, you would have won. I
Well,
don't know of
I
anything.
thought I knew that one of the guys' names from Breakdown, but I can't think of it. So
All right, we'll do another one since that one was short. You start. Also, Scoopers, let us know if you want us to keep doing this game or if you want us to... We're replacing Real Reveal for this week with this because I
Yeah.
feel like Real Reveal has gotten a little stale. So, and sometimes it's just us thinking for too long. It's us like, what could be fucking
Yeah.
this actor? And it's just too much dead air. So
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
this might be a little more fast paced.
I'm gonna go
But let us know if you like this and if we should keep doing it.
The Dark Knight Rises. Come on. I'm gonna leave it nice and open and gaped for you, dude.
Fuck yeah. Who do we got in The Dark Knight Rises? Let's go Glenn Powell.
That was crazy. Okay. I don't have a way to box you in with Glenn.
What if you do got me boxed in?
What if you do got me boxed in, fucker? I'm gonna go I go Top Gun Maverick.
I'll go Monica Barbaro.
I'm done. We're over.
All right, we'll keep going.
No, that's the end of that round.
I just wanted to assert my dominance over you.
No, dude, that's the end of that round. You can't take back your win.
All right, Monica
will not
Barbaro
stand for that.
was in Complete Unknown. She played Joan Baez. So
That's the first girl he was with? The second girl?
the one that sings.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go again.
Okay.
The Batman. Tough one.
God, I wish I knew that guy with the voice's name.
You're gonna put you
like alive for this scumbag. Yeah, I wish I knew his name. I'm gonna go Totoro.
Oh, Toot?
Little Toot. Little Toot.
Dude, you're pulling John Toot on me? The Toot. Let's go Barton Fink.
John Goodman. Because I forgot who directed that.
Fuck yeah. It was Tim Burton.
Was it really? Maybe I never knew who directed that. I just heard of it.
You got the Goodster.
Yeah.
I could be really mean.
I know.
But I've been jumping.
No, dude. I
straight
want
to
to
the
listen.
point.
This is a competitive game. Be competitive.
Okay. 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Is she in that?
I think she's the girl. If I'm wrong, then it's over for me.
I'll check.
I thought she was, though. Maybe I just look like a complete idiot in front of everybody.
10 Cloverfield Lane. It is her. You pulled out. Boop. Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
I need to do my John Goodman from 10 Cloverfield Lane dance when he's just shaking his ass around.
Dude, you want to know what's crazy?
What's that?
I think you beat me.
No way, dude.
I don't know who Mary Elizabeth Winstead is.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. I get her mixed up with that other girl.
I don't know any movie she's in.
Oh my god. We got to end it here. We got to end on a win for me.
2-1?
Well,
We
a
could do
win,
best of 5.
a win for me.
We could do best of 5.
Win for me.
But this is fun.
No, we can't keep going if you want.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
Well, we'll do one more if I win. If you win,
Then we have to do a tiebreaker.
we'll do a tiebreaker.
Of course.
I started last time. You go.
No, I started.
Toot. I said the Batman.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Let me go into the
Smug motherfucker.
library. I'm gonna go Tropic Thunder.
Oh,
Come on, dude.
let's go. Let's all the way go. Tobey Maguire.
You bastard.
Yeah, you don't know any Tobey Maguire
I'm
movies.
just saying. Out of everything to grab, I forgot Tobey Maguire was even in that. I'm gonna go Tobe Maguire.
Arguably, not a good actor.
I'm gonna go Boss Baby.
Let's go.
Come on. Come on, dude.
Alec Baldwin.
I'm gonna go for old Alec. I don't think that movie that he caught a case over is out yet, so we'll move on past that.
I don't know if that's ever coming out.
Might not. I don't know. I'll go Cat in the Hat.
Mike Myers.
For Mike
I
Myers.
am Michael Myers.
I am Michael Myers.
This is a Halloween mask.
For Mike Myers, I'm going to go I Married an Axe Murderer.
Carl, you got to do real movies.
That's a real movie, dude. 100% that is a real movie.
All right, well, you win.
Woo!
2-2.
2-2.
Gotta do a tiebreaker.
Yep.
Good time.
Good time. Good time? I'll go Benny Safdie.
I'll go. Licorice Pizza.
I'll go Brad Coop.
I'll go.
Cooper. Shorthand. Shorthand for Cooper. Let's try
I'll
Sand.
go Burnt.
I'm going to go... No, that's a different movie. Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Woo! I pulled through.
Nice.
Do you know what Burnt is?
Yeah, you told me to watch it, and I was going to say...
I haven't seen it.
I thought
wouldn't
you
have
told me to watch it.
it.
Oh, you told me to watch Chef.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say... Fuck, what's his name? No, I forgot the guy's name from Chef. Anyway, I was going to say the guy's name from Chef. Obviously not, because I forgot his name. Yeah, Favreau. Oh. And I was like, that's a different movie than Burnt.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I have seen a clip from Burnt.
Was it the clip of him talking to the guy?
He's like, would you pay me to work for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, that's the problem. You got to be arrogant. You got to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the clip I saw. I took home the bacon this week, but, you know.
I held my own better than I thought I would, though.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did better than I thought you would.
I married an axe murderer.
That was crazy. That was you're 7 years into that.
Yeah, dude.
Now we got our watch list, which is thin.
Mine's kind of plump.
Okay. First up, a movie I watched with my pal, Boss Baby.
Boss Baby.
It was my real talk challenge of the week, was to watch a film with a child as the lead. Didn't really think about the fact that the lead was Alec Baldwin until after the fact. But it didn't specify that the actor had to be a child. It said the lead had to be a child. Boss Baby's the lead of the movie. And believe it or not, he's a child. All right? I followed the rules. So
you're such a hack.
I won't hear anything.
You're such
otherwise.
a scumbag.
Anyway, Boss Baby fucks.
Boss Baby was
hard.
awesome. I liked Boss Baby when I first watched it. This go round, I liked it even more.
I had no anticipation of actually enjoying this movie.
Yeah,
I thought it would be one of those movies that is just get it. It's funny because he's a baby.
Yeah.
Like it's funny because he's a baby and he's the boss. Like that's what I thought the movie would be.
Boss.
Like him at work, like bossing people around, like doing a little funny strut.
Yeah,
but it's funny because he's a baby. That's what I thought the whole movie.
You thought you were like gonna watch Baby Einsteins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it actually was a lot smarter than that, and I feel like it was actually a pretty sweet movie. It had
very sweet.
Funny moments. There's a part where they're sneaking into a thing, and Boss Baby dresses up as a dog, and that scene's really funny.
Yeah,
like they strung together like 3 or 4 jokes in a row in like a 12-second span.
Yeah,
that had me busting out laughing.
So you went to community college.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Like Boss Baby has like a very 45-year-old sense of humor.
Yeah.
So, you know, this kid's it's a kid teaching a baby that is an adult how to be a kid.
Yeah.
And this kid's like pretending to be a pirate on a ship, and he's like, you gotta interrogate him, you gotta antagonize him, and he points the sword at him, and he's like, so you went to community college, eh? Like that's the most insulting thing you can think of. Yeah, so there's a lot of jokes like that I actually found pretty surprisingly funny.
Yeah, it's the first kids movie that we've watched that cashes seem to have enjoyed a good amount.
Yeah, I hate kids movies. Apparently,
You do
can't stand them.
You do not like a lot of like kids movies that I feel like people talk about a lot.
Yeah. Well, I didn't like the Wild Robot.
Yeah, you didn't like the Wild Robot, like stuff like that. But like Boss Baby it's actually really funny.
Do you agree with me that Boss Baby's better than the Wild Robot?
Actually, yes, which makes me rethink my positioning with Wild Robot here.
Thank you.
Because
Finally coming around.
Wild Robot's visuals are really, really good, but
The story's bland. Would you ever watch the Wild Robot again?
Yeah,
You would.
yeah, but I would definitely reach for Boss Baby a lot.
But what did
more.
you give Boss Baby?
I gave it a 4, and then I walked it down to a 3.5. But I'm thinking I go 4 on Boss Baby and 3.5 on Wild Robot. I think I need to flip the two.
I'd go 3.5 on Boss Baby and 2.5 on Wild Robot.
Maybe if I was straight, I would do that. But I'm not.
But that doesn't make sense because I'm not straight. I just like Boss Baby.
I just like Boss Baby. I'm gonna go
sue
make
me.
this correction now, dude.
Yeah, I didn't expect to like it at all, but I actually thought it was really sweet. Really funny. It's got some cool... It's fucking scored by Hans Zimmer. The GOAT.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah. Music's actually really good. Very pleasant movie.
Yeah.
Like
The ending
I
was
haven't
like,
I don't really have any complaints.
yeah, and the whole story behind what they're doing and like the ending felt very fulfilling and just like sweet,
Yeah.
and I really liked it.
Yeah. Shout out to the Boss Baby.
Shout out to the boss, dude.
Now we got to watch Boss Baby 2.
Shout out to Super Colossal Big Fat Boss Baby as well.
Yeah.
He's the real goat.
Yeah. Next up for me, give me all you got.
Dude, yeah, that's crazy.
I watched Heat.
Yeah. In the dead of night too, which was
Yeah.
wild.
For me, it was the dead of night, which means it was 7 p.m. I get sleepy and I go to bed early.
Yeah.
So I started a 3-hour movie at 7. Pretty, not gonna toot my own horn here. Pretty brave of me.
Yeah. We're soldiers for you guys, dude.
Yeah, I was getting some crusties in the eyes.
You're a couple of these.
Yeah. Another one of those, huh?
Shut up, dude. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your mouth, dude.
I think
Keep talking about
You're starting to realize how fucking stupid it is.
I'll be honest
You're
with
mad
you.
that I'm pointing it out.
I want you to be. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm gonna lay my pride down. I started to do something earlier, and I caught myself, and I stopped myself. I was like, whew, dodged a bullet. And then I did. The second I did that, I was like, maybe that's fast enough. He wouldn't say it. And then you got me anyway.
We got to get you out of those. Well, one of the things you did was pointing at the TV and saying,
I
"You gotta stop
elaborated
this."
on that though.
Yeah, you did.
And said it's a picture of a night, but
Yeah.
I was in my head gonna leave it. You got to stop this. But then I elaborated.
Yeah. I
The
appreciate
improvement.
that. You're
is
making
visible.
progress.
The
That's all that
improve- yeah.
matters. You're coachable,
Yeah.
you know?
I've gone from like a 30 average to like now I'm at like maybe a 50.
Yeah. You were like the Teddy Bridgewater of podcasting. And now you're like the Jameis Winston of podcasting,
Yeah.
which is much better. You still have your flubs, you know? Who doesn't?
Your
You
flubs.
steal some crab legs occasionally. You know, you throw 5 interceptions in
Yeah.
a game. It happens.
I
You're
want to
human.
be the guy that shows his penis to people in the public pool. That's what I'm trying to work my way up to.
You don't want to be him.
You don't.
You do not want to be him. I'll tell you that.
That's all I know is that he pulled his penis out.
Yeah, he does a lot of things. a lot of things that should go unsaid.
Oh, God.
Anyways, I watched Heat.
Yeah.
I fucking love Heat, dude. It's in my top 10 movies of all time. I just get an itch. I just get a fucking...
You
I
gotta
get an
have it,
itch.
dude.
Like every so often, I'm like, I gotta watch it. I see a TikTok edit, and I gotta shoot a rocket out of my pants. I gotta watch it.
You see, we watch all these movies, and like, it gets to a point where you're watching a movie and you're like, they're not giving me all they got.
They're not.
Yeah.
That's what I thought when I saw The Monkey. I was like, they're not giving me all they got.
Yeah.
This
We
is,
got guys out here
this is probably 10% of what
going half-assed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that. For me, the action is the juice.
Yeah.
But for them, it's not. And I just can't get down with
Yeah.
that.
You put heat on and you go, are these guys something or what?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there watching the monkey, and I'm like, I could be thinking about a woman's ass right now. And I could have my head all the way up it. But instead, I'm watching a dumbass fucking monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's some funny moments in Heat that no one ever talks about.
Oh, there's a lot of funny moments.
I talked to Carl about it the other day, but one scene that's really funny. It's a scene where Al Pacino just forgot his lines, but they just kept it in.
Yeah, dude.
And it's when he comes home and Demi Moore's his wife, and she's like, "Yeah, I cooked dinner 4 hours ago, so it's on the table. It's cold now." And he was like, "I'm sorry, Justine, that I got 3 dead policemen on the side of I-95, and I'm sorry if the fucking chicken got overcooked."
Crashed out hard.
Has no idea what he's saying.
He
The
doesn't
chicken was not overcooked. It's just cold now. It was normally cooked chicken that's just been sitting there.
He just lost
and he
his
just
mind.
forgot his lines. And Michael was like, "I like the rawness. I want to keep it in. We'll do it live."
He was like, "This is just unfiltered." We got it.
This is what it's like being a cop. I mean, you don't always know what you're saying.
You're putting the pieces together at work. I have no idea what's going on at home. Holy cow.
Maybe he just he'd never worked with like an actor of the caliber of Al Pacino, and he saw that. Michael saw that and was like, "I don't want to correct
It's
him.
gotta be good."
Yeah, I don't want to tell him he's wrong. So
You gotta do
next scene.
You gotta do the other line too. The one.
Oh
after
yeah,
that.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
I'm not done. And then later in the movie, he comes home and this man named Ralph is fucking his wife, and and he walks into the living room, and Ralph is sitting there watching his TV, and he goes on this tangent talking about how Ralph can fuck his wife all he wants, but you can't watch my goddamn television set. And then they walk into another room, him and his wife, Demi Moore, and she's like, you can be mad at me all you want, but really you're the one that caused all this. You're the one. This is because of you. And he goes, "Oh yeah, I made Ralph fuck you because it makes me feel good."
Because it makes me feel good. Dude. Yeah, I have the I have to write my name on all my tools, and I have the "you can't watch my fucking TV set" written on something. I don't know what it is.
I think it's hilarious that Neil walks around with a ginormous suit on.
It is enormous.
This guy is a millionaire. He's pulled scores for 12 years now.
Yeah.
Can't afford a tailor.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Looks like Fat Albert walking
Well, you
around.
can't walk away from a tailor in 30 seconds or less. You can't
You
walk
cracked
away
the
from a
code.
good tailor. Yeah.
You've figured out Neil better than I have.
Yeah, dude.
I'm sitting there wondering why he looks 500 pounds.
Once you find a tailor, that tailor's for life.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Also, Chris, Val Kilmer's character, he has a drug problem, and he goes and stays at Neil's house to get away from his wife.
Yeah.
And Neil wakes up and he goes into the living room and sees Chris, and Chris is like, "Dude, when are you gonna get some fucking furniture?" And then it shows his apartment, and he has no furniture in his house.
Completely
and he's
empty.
like, "When I get around to it."
Chris is sitting on like the one chair that exists. In his
It's like a
house.
box.
Yeah. It's the most stark apartment.
This
I've ever
guy's
seen.
fucking so locked in
Yeah.
on taking scores.
Yeah.
Doesn't even need furniture.
It's what he does best, dude.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
He does what he
He
does
doesn't
best.
furnish homes. He takes
No,
scores.
He takes scores.
Yeah. He doesn't wear nice
He doesn't
suits.
tailor his suits.
Yeah.
He doesn't need furniture. Who the fuck needs that?
Yeah.
Neil does what the fuck he wants to do. Also, really silly moment is when they're at the diner, and after Wayne Grove flubs, they
Yeah.
got it. they got to take him out back, give him the old dirty.
Give him the old one.
And
the old dirty.
And he's about to kill Waingro. He punches him in the chest. He's on the ground. He's about to pop him, and then Michael he goes, hold it, and there's a cop like right next to them that does a U-turn, and then he looks back to kill Waingro, and he's just gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, you didn't think he might run if you stopped looking at him for 15 seconds? You didn't want to keep like a foot on his chest or something that can like tell you like he's still here?
Well, it was his super speed, dude. That's where the top of his hair went. He moved so fast.
It burned off from running so fast.
Waingro is such a goofball, dude. He's too slippery.
Yeah, that was like Neil's this ultimate badass in Heat, and then in that one moment, I'm like, dude, are you fucking stupid? This guy, you just pointed a gun at him. He knows you want to kill him, and then you look away from him for 15 seconds and expect him not to run away.
He looks back. He's got his big suit on. He's like, oh. But no, there's a shot in Heat that's not funny, but I had like a new appreciation for last time I watched it. But it's the thermal shot.
So good,
dude. It's so sick.
Dude, the way that scene's shot and edited is so cool.
Yeah,
it's like a close up of Neil in the infrared, and then it does a close up of Al Pacino's face in like the exact same frame. Like it looks like their faces are alternating, and it's them like staring at each other.
Yeah,
and that guy fucks up and like makes a noise, and Neil hears it, and then he like calls off what they were doing, and
he halts the hut. Yeah. God, he just has that intuition, dude. It's so sick.
Yeah, just this small little noise, and he was like, "Yep, they're camped out right there."
Yeah,
gotta.
No, Heat's incredible, dude.
And also, just like Waingro getting in Michael's truck, and he keeps trying to talk to him, and he's like, "Why don't you stop talking, Slick?" Waingro gets so he takes his glasses off and just stares at him. That's how mad he got.
You stop talking, Slick. Oh my god.
Oh, and there's a scene where Al Pacino goes to meet this informant, and this guy's like, "Man, I could get killed for saying this shit to you, man." Okay. And then he's like, "You can get killed walking your doggy."
Doy. Whatever he said, he was like, "I wonder why I didn't think of that."
Yeah.
Everything is dangerous.
Yeah, and he goes and talks to his other informant, and he's like, Man, you already know I'm good for it, man. Bro, my man Richard's gonna hook up with you tonight, bro. And Al Pacino goes, "I heard Richard? Richard? Is that? I heard Richard?" Dude, he's acting like a lunatic the whole movie.
Yeah, dude.
And it's because his character had a coke addiction that was cut out of the movie, which you can kind of just watch the movie and be like, yeah, he's on coke.
Yeah,
you don't really need it to know. You kind of just tell by him being an insane person.
Once you told me that, I was like, shit. Now that
they never show him doing coke?
I was like, they never do show him doing coke. I just knew he was on coke.
Yeah, everyone just knew that was the case.
Yeah.
But dude, I can't believe I have some buddies that think Heat is a 4-star movie, and I've got a knuckle sandwich for them waiting.
Yeah, dude.
It's waiting for them in the midst, and I just can't comprehend that. I just think it's like there's no scene I would cut out of the movie. I think it's all perfect. The highway shootout scene is one of the coolest, most like realistic action sequences you'll ever see.
Honestly, if you have it at a 4-star, I'm giving you the Waingro stare right now. Right now as we speak.
Dude, the coffee shop scene is just I could watch Al Pacino and Robert De Niro drink coffee for 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's like one of the best examples of just the Avengers forming in terms of filmmaking.
Yeah.
Prime Michael Mann with prime Robert De Niro and prime Al Pacino.
Yeah.
That it doesn't get better than that. It's a perfect everything. Scene. I could watch that happen fucking endlessly. The visuals, the nighttime LA landscape, It's so fucking, it's so beautiful, and the music I love.
Yeah, dude.
And the scene when Robert De Niro's talking to his girl on the balcony of his house, and there's like lights in the background from the city, looks a little goofy because if you've ever operated a camera before, just know about, focal lengths. You can't shoot a subject and then have the background be in focus. Mm-hmm. It's just going to be the subject in focus. The background's going to be blurry. So Michael Mann wanted a scene where you can see characters talking and city lights in the background. So he just filmed the city lights and then green screened it and had the characters talk in front of the green screen. And it doesn't look great. You can tell they're standing in front of a green screen. But I respect the effort.
Yeah.
And I think like Michael Mann too. I also think it's cool to have people talking while city lights are in the background.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. Me and him just click.
Atmospheric as hell, dude.
Yeah. And also, I won't spoil the end of Heat if you haven't seen it, but it's a perfect ending. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful ending.
Yeah.
Which you wouldn't think when you see Heat. You see it's like a heist movie.
Yeah, it seems like it would be the most straightforward movie ever.
Yeah, but it's about two guys that are on the opposite sides of the law. They're oppositions from each other, but they have respect for each other because they're the best at what they do. And they're at odds, but they see themselves in each other. And I just think that that's really sweet and like
so cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
But Michael Mann's a god, and I love him. Except for the Keep.
No more Ferraris, dude.
Yeah, no more Ferraris, no more the Keep.
I actually don't like... I'm not as upset with the Keep as I am Ferrari.
Oh, I'm not either. Because I expect more from him late in his career.
Yeah. Late in his career, but then also like the Keep seems like... It was at least like kind of interesting. He was interesting. Yeah. Ferrari's just like... Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah. You got much more budget. You got better actors. You got one of the best actors working right now, and you did that.
Yeah.
So
you put me to sleep.
Yeah, so no good there.
Gave me a damn tombstone and knocked me out, dude.
Yeah. That's my last movie that's not The Monkey. So you can do your watch list.
My watch list, I watched a animated movie called Flow, which I had heard high things about. And I really, really liked Flow. It was super interesting. It's completely, it's got no dialogue, and I thought it was like the only movie to have done that, or animated movie to have done that, like in this way. But there's another movie that did that. But the visuals obviously are really, really good. The way they convey like information is really interesting without having dialogue, and it's like kind of a simple plot. It's kind of like Homeward Bound a little bit, but it was really, really cool. I gave Flow a 4-star.
Yeah, that's people really like Flow.
Yeah,
I need to watch it.
Really sick. I won't tell you too much about it, but really liked Flow. And then I watched Castle Freak.
Castle Freak.
Castle
you told
Freak.
me about this. You said it was bad.
Yeah, didn't like it. Didn't like it at all.
How could you dislike a movie called Castle Freak?
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe you're the problem. Maybe not. Maybe it's not the movie's fault.
Nah, dude. I gave it a 1.5 because there is a lot of balls. You got to see balls like twice.
You see balls twice and you gave it a 1.5?
That's where the 1.5 comes from.
You're a fake homosexual.
No, dude. Balls and no cock. You only see balls.
Oh, no cock?
No shaft.
Oh, why is it so high?
Because it's still balls.
You can't tease me with balls, not show the shaft.
No shaft. But it's got the main guy in it is the guy from Reanimator.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and the concept of it is somewhat interesting. Obviously, it's in a big castle, and there could be some really cool atmospheric elements. They use it a little bit in the movie, but not enough. Like, the little bit that they use it, I'm like, why didn't you do this the whole time, you know? And the aesthetic of the Castle Freak is really cool. The practical effects look really good. The problem is the story, they try to tell this almost like sympathetic story, but it doesn't work at all. Without going into spoilers, I can't really say anything, but this person's actions do not match this like sympathetic backstory.
2 + 2 doesn't equal 4.
Exactly. So I did not like it. Just seemed like really convoluted, and they did this. They tried to do this like parallel, like this guy's life and this guy's life thing, and that didn't really go anywhere. I don't know why the fuck they did that, and it was just kind of like, yeah, very crazy stuff did go on though. Crazy stuff did go on. So that was Castle Freak. And then I watched Willow, which is Val Kilmer and Warwick Davis.
The GOAT.
And dude, I fucking loved Willow.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if everyone shares Willow love like I do, but I had a fucking smile on my face the whole time. It is just directed by Ron Howard. So fun. And I was watching, I was like, dude, movies like this don't get like made anymore. There's like a big sequence where they go sledding. I'm like, dude, this
Hell
is
yeah.
this is awesome. The action sequences are actually like really good. There is some animation, very early animation that's like, whoa.
It's a little yeesh.
Yeah, but I think it plays in with the how goofy the movie is, because it is a silly movie. But it was really good. I gave it a 4.
I hear Val Kilmer and Warwick Davis, and you say no more.
Mad Mardigan. That's my
That sounds just like him.
Yeah, Warwick Davis calling for Val Kilmer and Willow. It's really, really cool. I don't want to say too much because I want you to watch it. But I gave it a 4-star. Very fun, fantasy, sweet movie.
Let's go.
And then next on my list, I watched Galaxy Quest, which I had heard a lot of good things about, and it's got some funny people in it. The cast is crazy. It's Tim Allen, Alan Rickman. Yep, yep, that guy. Alan Rickman, Sigourney Weaver, Sam Rockwell.
Damn.
Like, the cast is crazy. Rainn Wilson's in it for a second even. But I didn't love it. The idea is really cool. I think it would have worked in the time frame it was in. The problem is I just don't like that comedy style. Like, I don't know how to describe the comedy style, but it's like Coneheads. Like, I don't think Coneheads is funny when they do like, we are from France. I'm like, that's people think that's funny.
Well, if that's what the comedy is, no.
Yeah, it's like aliens doing goofy stuff. But that can work, but not in the way that they're doing it. I think the comedy didn't really land on me in a lot of the stuff that they were doing. But it was still like fun, kept me interested. I watched it. It was all right. I gave it a 2.5.
Okay.
I think I might have walked it down to a 2.
I probably
2.5
won't like
or
it
something
either.
like that. Yeah. I don't think you would like it. But that's it, aside from The Monkey.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be our final. Oh, we need to try not to forget to talk about Severance.
Did we watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you, stupid?
It always feel, every time you say that, I'm like, holy shit, did we watch it? But it felt like so much time had passed, but.
It's been 3 days.
Yeah.
Yep. Need to talk about Severance, but first we'll talk about The Monkey.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
That's correct.
I thought it was a bad movie. I thought it was pretty bad. I had heard going in that it was funny, so I tempered my expectations. I was like, we're not getting Hereditary here. We're getting a goofy horror movie. And even with those expectations, I was still let down. Because there are some moments that got a chuckle out of me. But anytime that wasn't happening, so, 90-minute runtime, maybe I laugh for a minute or two of it. The rest, I'm not having a good time. So it didn't outweigh the rest of it. And I just found the story so uninteresting. And I didn't like the characters. And I guess, like, if a movie's a comedy, doesn't really have to have a great story or great characters. As long as it's funny, that's all that really matters.
Yeah.
But I guess this just didn't have enough funny moments for me to enjoy it as a comedy. So I guess that's why I have it so low. I just really like I rate movies based on how much I enjoy them. And
Yeah.
I don't do a math equation to figure out what I'm rating it. I'm not like the plot was a 1 and the characters were a 2.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have a good time watching it. And even though there were a couple moments that were funny, it was really like a slog to get through. So I gave it a 1.5, and I did not enjoy it. And I'll let you give you a review before I bring up my question.
Okay. Initially, when I watched it, I gave it a 3. I think I laughed a lot more than you did. I thought there was a lot more that was funny. And there was a lot of cool things that I noticed with, like, the visuals of, like, some of the stuff they would do. Like, the monkey they would do this, like, shine in the monkey's eyes sometimes. It would come and give it this, like, eerie feel. But, like, after I walked it down to a 2.5, and, like, after I thought about it, the general story obviously isn't very good. The predominant thing is that it's supposed to be funny, but it did get a little tired after a while, because it gets to a point where, like, people die in funny ways and, like, funny sudden ways, and, like, how many times can you watch that happen before it's like, all right, move on to another joke. The 2 twins at the very beginning, rough. All their little back and forths that I think were supposed to be funny, like him saying I'm the next of skin instead of next of kin, was supposed to be funny.
And that one nickname he kept calling him the whole movie.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh, shit for brains. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shitbird, whatever it was. I didn't care about that.
I thought the 2 twins at the beginning were pretty bad. Not good actors, which sounds a little, I try not to be too hard on kid actors, but these are also, like, they're a little grown up. It's not like kid actors like we normally mean. They're like 16 or something, some maybe 15, I don't know. They're young, but in a movie like this directed by Alice Perkins, I sort of expect a little better than, like, Tubi acting.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the acting from them, but I did like the acting from the kid, from his son.
Yeah, I think there's a decent age gap between the two. I think his son in real life he's probably like 19, and then the twin from the beginning is probably like, 15.
Maybe, I don't know, but I liked his son's actor a lot more. I thought he felt natural, and he was given his dialogue normally, and it didn't feel like kids trying to act. So shout out to him, and I like Theo James. He did well. There's not much to work with the script, but he's playing 2 roles, and he was fun. I don't blame him at all, but I'm actually sort of not able to figure out why the movie doesn't work for me, because it completely knows what it's trying to do. It's completely committed to like this campy, goofy, funny tone, and it's not like a so bad it's good type of movie. It's not accidentally funny. It's very intentional.
Yeah.
And I like the lady that runs out of her house and runs into the mailbox spike, and then there's a freeze frame on it right when she gets her head impaled. Like, they know exactly what they're doing, and I normally like when movies do that, when they're committed to a very specific thing and they do that specific thing. But and I like when movies are, like, over the top, campy and goofy, and for some reason it just does not work in this movie for me.
I think it's because when movies do the over the top campy thing, like, they do it, but it's not just, I think the whole concept, it's the concept of what the movie is. Like, the big campiness of it is people die in very over the top ways. It's like if you took Final Destination and cranked it up to 11, basically. Like, it's very ridiculous circumstances that people are dying in, very, like, brutal, like that lady with her head on fire. and then
Actually,
she like runs into a spike.
I think part of the issue is most of the time the horror comedies, there's a lot of funny moments added into a movie that's like already in itself pretty good. Like I was just thinking about Barbarian and how Barbarian has all these funny moments that I love, but when those funny moments aren't happening, it's still a good movie with good characters that I care about and find interesting. Mm-hmm. So I'm not just waiting for another joke to happen. Like the beginning of Barbarian, I genuinely loved as just a straightforward horror premise. Yeah. This girl that has to stay at this Airbnb with another guy, and she doesn't really trust him, and he's a little odd, and I thought that was interesting in and of itself. And then the movie spirals. I won't get into spoilers, but it's like later in the movie, there's some really funny shit, and it's just like a bonus, on top of an already good movie. But The Monkey, you take out the jokes of The Monkey, and it's literally an awful film. So I think that's why it doesn't work for me, is because all the other stuff outside of the couple jokes that landed isn't good.
Yeah.
So.
And then I also I like it when movies do like super cheese too, like Brain Dead and Army of Darkness. It's like turned all the way up to 11. Every aspect of it turned up to 11. I feel like there's times in the Monkey where it feels like they're like going for like genuine horror like things.
Well, they did try to balance the campy monkey stuff with like real family character stuff, with like the two brothers and them not getting along, and him and his son like wanting him to tell him the truth, and but like all this stuff. And it's like
that could be what it is. Maybe like a big thing is the brothers' relationship, and like that feels so, I wouldn't say forced, but it doesn't feel like it ever got fleshed out. Like they clearly hate each other, or the younger brother hates him, and then like that's that. You know what I mean? Like there is nothing else to their relationship.
Yeah.
That we see.
Imagine if like The Evil Dead was half the time trying to be like a serious character drama, and then half the time it was the goofy Evil Dead stuff.
Yeah.
Like that wouldn't be as good. But it's so committed the whole time to I mean, some people say that like, there's some scary moments in Evil Dead. I completely disagree. I find like everything in the movie really funny.
Yeah.
But it's funny the whole time, and it's very committed to that one tone, versus The Monkey is like a generic, unscary horror movie that just has a couple campy moments in it, and it doesn't balance it. It's trying to do too much. So those moments that are funny just kind of don't do enough to hold it up.
Yeah, and I feel like there was some like commentary they tried to add that like didn't amount to anything, because they initially did the like life thing, and he had that little comment on like life, and I was like, oh, maybe they'll go somewhere with that. That's it. Mm-hmm. Like they mentioned that. That's the end of it.
Yeah, like when you think about good horror comedies, they're good without the jokes. Barbarian, The Menu from a couple years ago, like. That movie would have been good even if it didn't have, the comedy.
Yeah.
So, I think that's a big part of it. I think I cracked the code. I don't like The Monkey, but we brainstormed a couple ideas on what could have made The Monkey a better movie.
This is what I have written down, I feel like is gonna really emphasize how terrible the movie is once you realize how good it could have been.
Yeah, we're not doing any before we get into these, I had one question for you and for the audience.
Okay.
Is Oz Perkins a fraud?
I don't know, because I haven't seen. Didn't he do Gretel and Hansel?
No. He could have. Let me check.
I thought there was a movie
I don't think he did that.
Before Longlegs.
He did do Gretel and Hansel. Yeah, he did Gretel and Hansel. He did The Blackcoat's Daughter. And that's it.
Yeah, I'd have to see those, but like right now I'm at 2 movies, and one I thought was like I gave it 2.5, and then I liked Longlegs, so I
liked Longlegs, but I didn't love it like some people did. I think I gave it a 3.5.
I gave Longlegs a 4. I rewatched it and like I think it held up pretty
the
good.
marketing is a lot better than the movie.
Yeah, I mean they blew it out for the marketing. It's not as good as like what people were saying, but
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
It's hard to say he's a fraud for sure without having seen his other two or three theatrical movies, but wow. I mean,
I haven't written him off like completely because of the monkey, if that's what you're asking. Like, I don't hate the monkey as much as you. I still thought it was, I got through it. I didn't think it was like a slog.
I'm not going to write him off as a fraud, but I'm just going to say yikes.
I do want to watch Gretel and Hansel, I think.
Well, you do that.
I just recently saw a video of people talking about like folk horror, and I added a bunch of stuff to my watch list that was like folk horror. Maybe it's good. I don't know.
Did you see my Letterboxd review for the monkey?
No, what did it say?
I said, the only Oz I acknowledge is Oz Cobb. #wake.
Nice. Oz Cobb. Oh my God.
I'm not going to say Oz is a fraud yet, but we could be entering fraudulent territory quite soon.
Right now, worst case, he's 1-1 right now.
Because you see Longlegs and you're like, oh, this is like a new cool voice in the horror community. And then you see the monkey and you're like, well, never mind what I said. I take that back.
No, 1-1 is fine. I think that's still enough to run through things.
All right. But yeah, we have a couple ideas for for what could have made the monkey better. And by the way, the one I told you about before the show, I put it on my list, so you don't have to say that one.
I don't remember which one it was, but okay.
I only said one.
I don't
You said
remember
it was
what it was.
better than what you had.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
The one thing I said, yeah.
That's the center around my entire. I rewrote a synopsis for it.
Okay.
So you go ahead.
Okay. First idea for what could have made the monkey a better film is if the monkey kills the person in a 10-mile radius with the smallest penis.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think this would have made the movie significantly better.
Yeah.
I'm picturing like detectives in a police office, like, with a big chalkboard, like in the scene from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, with all these little like crossing rubber bands and connecting dots. Yeah. And like you see like a 3-inch
the pictures
label
of people,
up here,
and then they just put like 3 inches.
Yeah, 3 inches ? And you go down there and it's like a 2-inch, and then they're like, well, Jerry said he had 5, but we saw it back in grade school in the shower. There wasn't a 5.
Yeah.
And just all these theories about men's phallic links.
Yeah.
I just feel like that could be really funny.
I like
and
that.
then someone dies from the monkey. They got to pull down his pants. Got to measure. You got to see what he had, so you know who's next up.
Yeah.
You got to say, hey, Bill down the street just got monkeyed, and he had a 2.5. So if you're in the 2.75 range, you need to call us immediately.
Yeah.
And you need to get out of the 10-mile radius.
Yeah.
The monkey's coming for you.
You're about to get monkeyed, dude.
But that's my first one. So you can go.
Should
I do all of mine?
Do all yours and
Okay.
I'll do mine.
My next one is if I got to pull up a file to
Oh my
fully
God.
do this one. If instead of the monkey, it was the low-quality Funky Town fish.
Oh my God, dude.
The fish little toy that goes on the wall in The Sopranos that sings.
Yeah.
I'm picturing that, like, it's that toy, and then whenever it's about to kill someone, instead of the monkey beating its drum, it starts spinning. It just starts spinning on the wall, playing Funky Town.
Yeah.
And then someone dies. And if you really want to get gnarly, you combine the low-quality Funky Town fish with the small penis trope.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Imagine that.
Dude, me and you are kind of on the same path, dude.
What if the low-quality Funky Town raw fish eats the small penis. That's how he kills them. They bleed out from penis removal.
Yeah, just sucks it right off. Just,
Yeah.
yeah, just like that, dude.
Yeah.
I like that.
Imagine that.
Great ideas.
Thanks. My next one. The monkey goes on a killing spree, and 2 men are tasked with tracking it down. Detectives Holland March and Jackson Healy.
Oh my god, dude.
Track down the monkey.
Throughout the entire movie, people ask why they look no, what did he say? He looks
Sorry, you look
Filipino.
Filipino.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I thought you were Filipino. And he just looks at Holland and
I feel like Holland would probably have this like premonition that all these murders are being committed by a toy monkey.
yeah.
And Jackson's, not fully on board with that.
He's like, what are you, some kind of moron?
It's like, my profession's very nuanced, okay? Sometimes you just get feelings about things. I just have a feeling. This is a monkey.
You call it a hunch, call it whatever you want. It's the monkey.
A spade's a spade, all right?
Spade's a spade.
These are monkey killings. I know you're new to being a detective, but
Oh
I'm
my
not.
god, that'd be so good.
I've been doing this for 8 years, all right? And I know monkey killing when I see one.
Oh my god, dude.
My last one is the monkey becomes an intern at Video Production News.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
That'd be a match made in heaven, dude.
Yeah. I feel like the monkey would be like,
He'd be his boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because Lou isn't a fan of people, but the monkey's not a person.
Yeah.
He's an omnipotent being.
Exactly.
And, if you need to drive 70 miles per hour to get to a site, the monkey can do that. He doesn't obey traffic laws.
He doesn't care about traffic. Yeah.
No, fuck traffic laws.
Just him and the drum.
Yeah. You think he's going to drip gas onto the side of Lou's car
Hell no.
and chip the paint?
Of course not.
He would never do that.
Never in a million years.
He might kill someone in a 10-mile radius with the smallest penis, but he's not going to chip the paint on your car.
Yeah.
And, I just feel like he'd be obedient.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He'd have steady hands
Of course.
holding the camera. If Blue's out, late night doing some,
Monkey doesn't sleep, dude.
roughhousing, he can go water your plants for you.
Could he do his accounting?
I think the monkey could do his accounting, but the question is, would Lou want him to do his accounting? Because it seems like he's pretty fond of doing it himself.
Yeah, he does develop a lot of joy
Lou
from
could be
doing his
skewing
accounting.
the books.
He probably has fun.
He could be cooking the books.
Yeah.
And maybe he doesn't trust anyone else
He's
to do
fudging
it.
the numbers, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if he'd trust the monkey to do it.
Yeah, maybe the monkey's too honest for him.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, but I think they'd get along.
I like it.
Yeah. But those are mine.
All right. So in the synopsis that I wrote for the monkey plays Iris instead of just the drums. Iris plays.
Hell yeah.
So the movie opens to the John Hamm hazing incident. John Hamm has a penis that is too big to perform proper coitus and despises men with moderate to small penises. So after he destroys this guy's sack, he's confronted by the Seven Smeets, a group of small penis warrior mages. They imprison the spirit of John Hamm in a toy monkey and bury it for safekeeping. Years later, the monkey is uncovered by 2 brothers that take it home and turn the key. Various funny deaths of the men in town occur, each revealing their small penises before they die. However, after walking in on their dad in the shower, they discover he too has a small penis, and now their only hope is to summon the Seven Smeets and save their father.
Wow.
Yeah.
You ooze talent.
Dude, that came to me when you did this, the penises within a certain radius. I was like, that would be so good.
Is magnificent.
Yeah, dude.
And in 4 minutes, you achieved more in a writing career than Guy Ritchie ever has.
Dude. John Hamm is the villain brutalizing sex. I thought that would be so fun.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. John Hamm taking a claw hammer to someone's balls while Iris plays in the background.
Honestly, if you just like remove the monkey from that whole thing and you just have like a movie about a guy with way too big of a penis, that like it's physically too big to do anything with.
He's coming at
He's
you.
literally mad at people with normal penises, and he goes and he has to pull down people's pants before he kills them because he has to know what they have.
Yeah, he has to check.
Yeah, he's not going to kill a big penis person. They're friends.
They're brothers, yeah. Brothers in arms.
Yeah, but he finds you with a chode.
You're going down.
You're getting claw ham.
Just imagine
You're getting ham.
John Hamm with like a huge fucking bulge like this. And he's like, take off your fucking pants.
He's wearing jeans, and you see the head peeking out through it by his ankle.
Take off your fucking
He has to waddle everywhere.
Stop being gay, dude. Take off your pants.
Dude, you heard what the fuck I said. Take them off. Yeah. If it's under 4, you're getting the claw hammer.
Dude. And then not even a tape measure, just a ruler. And then from 4 below, it just says death. Just a skull and crossbones. From 4 below.
And above 4 inches is a thumbs up.
Oh my god.
He walks around in like a cloak. He has a samurai sword with him for the cutting.
Yeah.
He keeps a ruler attached to his belt. It just hangs there.
He holds it up. Sorry, Jimmy. You're going down.
He's holding it up to a guy's 6-inch ween. He's like, I don't make the rules. You know, this is what has to happen.
He sees an 8-incher. He's put her there, pal. Oh god.
Yeah, that's incredible stuff.
Yeah, and that would be the first movie that the small wieners overcome evil. Or do they?
I don't think they'd overcome shit.
You don't think the 7 Smeets could get them again?
Well, if we're talking about the 7 Smeets, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about like random chode having
No,
civilians.
they have to summon the 7 Smeets and stuff. They, obviously, by themselves, they do not stand a chance.
Yeah, if you just have like some random chode man in a motel versus Jimothy Ham.
Yeah.
With the sword and the cloak,
Yeah.
no, you're done for.
I was going to do either the 7 Smeets or Team Tinas. But I couldn't
Team Tinas?
Team Tinas, yeah. I didn't know which one would be funnier for them to be.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's
It's really a coin toss. Team Tinas.
Team Tinas. That's pretty good.
I'm just picturing John Hamm going, we meet again, Team Tinas. His arch nemesis.
I'm trying to
dude.
think of like penis team names. What about the penis people?
The Penis People is good. That's really good. I didn't think, but I want there to be very clear. These guys are small.
Chode mode.
Dude, that they're on their last leg. He's killed like 4 of the 7, and they go, guys, we have to go chode mode.
To me, my chode mode.
They just all push the tips against each other and make a huge beam of light.
They combine chodes like Wolverine and Gambit. Dude, what the fuck is this podcast, dude? What are we doing?
writing? I'll tell you what this is. Writing gold is what this is. Dude. We're writing movie gold.
Yeah, we oh, I forgot to
8:24. I'm waiting for a call, dude.
Yeah, I forgot to mention this, but James Gunn said they have a writer for the Deathstroke Bane movie they're making.
I didn't know they were making a Deathstroke Bane movie.
Yeah, no real information on that. I don't know if it's live action. I don't know. Like, there's no official title either. We just know it's a movie where Deathstroke and Bane are like, it seemed to be the leads.
Oh my god!
But the writer they got for it is poop.
Ooh.
Why didn't James get me? If he heard what we just concocted,
Yeah.
on the spot, on a whim,
Yeah.
out of nowhere. Thin
This
air.
was like, I was just sitting on the couch. I was like, I'll just write something.
Yeah, I'll just write something better than Guy Ritchie ever has.
Yeah.
He would say, okay, these guys are writing Deathstroke Bane. Did you hear that John Hamm summary? Did you hear that synopsis? These guys get it.
Yeah, it's talent.
Yeah.
That's what the real deal is.
Yeah, but that sucks ass that they got a shit guy.
Yeah.
But, what can you do? I guess you can't win them all.
Yeah.
At least we'll get to Batman 2 eventually.
That's true.
Also, Andor Season 2 comes out in 2 months, so chop.
Oh my God, dude. All right. I'll get to it.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
You're going to look silly once you watch it, and then you realize, wow, this is really good. And
Yeah.
my buddy Cash was looking out for me, and I was being a delinquent.
Yeah, what's new, dude? That's my entire life.
That is...
Me
Now-
being a moron.
See,
and
now
then
you're making sense.
Changing my mind afterwards and be like, man, I was a real idiot.
Yeah, now you're making sense.
Yeah.
You have been doing that your whole life.
Yeah.
So, see where that goes. But I think our next episode might... No, never mind. I was going to say, I think our next episode might be Mickey 17, but that's not true. That'll be 2 weeks from now.
No, dude, it's going to be a documentary of us
It's gonna be-
filming the new monkey.
It's going to be a deep dive into the Boss Baby 2.
We do need to watch Boss Baby. Too.
Oh, we probably will.
I got to see that.
But I don't know what we're talking about. We'll think of something.
Yeah,
Maybe keep going with monkey ideas. I don't know.
maybe.
But thank you guys for tuning in this week to the film.
Scoop.